Hello, 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 collective. Welcome to Carmaboo Tarot. For those of you who are new, my name is Carmen. Excuse me. I am an intuitive tarot reader. I do use tarot cards, runes, numbers, letters, crystals, and colorful language. If any of that offends you, feel free to hard left the video. For those of you who are staying, we are going to get the February reading for the sign of Libra. Alright, guys. February is the second month of the year. The 2 in the major arcana is the High Priestess card. Some of you may be dealing with the subconscious versus the conscious. Some of you, your intuition is going to kick it up a notch or two. It's going to make discernment a little bit more complicated, but with your intuition being hiked up some, you're going to see and hear, taste, smell things that are abnormal or are at a higher intensity than you usually do. Okay, so fear not. All right, full moon is February 1st in Leo. That is now. On the 9th is the last quarter moon in Scorpio. The 17th is the new moon / first solar eclipse of the year, and that's going to be in Aquarius or Pisces, depending on where you're at. The 24th is the first quarter moon in Gemini. All right. Let's get cracking. Spirits, guides, ancestors, what is going on for the Libra collective in February? What's going on for Libra in February? Okay, we'll take that. There's 2. Okay. All right. Doing a lot. Whew. All right. 5 of Swords, Page of Pentacles reverse, the Tower, and the 2 of Wands. Okay. Some of you might be coming into February here with a fighting spirit for sure. You could be arguing or having disagreements with people. Could be physically fighting. Hopefully it's not. But there's definitely a situation where there is not an option to agree to disagree. Okay? There is just no way around it. Like, what I need you to understand is that you cannot reason with the unreasonable. Okay? Please just keep that in mind when you're dealing with people like that. Then we get the Page of Pentacles reversed. So then we got a whole lot of miscommunication, misunderstandings, specifically about stability. Like, could be somebody being like, oh, your appointment's at this time, and all of a sudden it's at another time. Or somebody telling you, hey, we messed up your paycheck. It's going to be here on blah, blah, blah date or whatever instead. Could be miscommunications about timing, money, schedules, it could be something as simple as like somebody said they were going to cook dinner and they didn't. Okay, especially if they're of an immature energy. Like, you're going to be dealing with a lot of things of that nature, of that energy. And then we get the Tower, where finally you've just had enough because you're sick of arguing with people. You're sick of people not fulfilling the obligations that they said they were going to, or not doing it in a timely fashion, or not being stable. Okay, like, it's just really under your fucking skin at that point. And then comes the Tower moment. Okay. The shit is on fire. Like, whether that is your temper or like things are literally falling apart because there is no accountability for these people not doing what they're supposed to. If this is about a work situation specifically, this is a situation where you complain about people not doing their job and nothing gets fucking done, and they're continually allowed to just not be held accountable for not doing their job. And at some point, things fall apart. Things fall apart. Okay? Probably somewhere around the 3rd week is when that shit really starts to hit the fucking fan. And then you move into this 2 of Wands energy. You might be starting to look abroad or look about for different opportunities that do not carry that same energy. If this is more about like a relationship issue, this could be tired of the arguments with people, tired of them not being stable or trustworthy when you need them to be, and it really just, it causes everything to just literally fall apart. Like, fall apart, burst, kind of. It's just enough is enough. And then you start doing whatever it is you need to do to move out of that situation, to remove yourself from the stagnation, from the unaccountability, from the frustration, from the aggression. Like, you're just ready to move on from it. This is intense. Okay, let's see. Clarify. 555. Yeah, time for a life change. You're embracing the let go and taking back your control, okay? And it's probably because of some sort of betrayal that came from someone. Could be because someone has like an obsession or they're too attached. Could be like the relationship issue with the 666 on here, okay? Giving too much. Someone is giving or getting too much. And it creates that obsessive attachment. But there's also betrayal here as well. So maybe they feel like it's the betrayal. Maybe you feel like it's the betrayal. Take it how it resonates. Just you need to take back your control. 555 could be significant. Maybe somebody's birthday is on the 5th, or you see that number, or you see a number 5 times. Take it how it resonates. 2 plus 3 does not equal 4. It is time to investigate. It is time to investigate. Look at the phone. Look at the computer. Follow along, okay? Check. Just check. Check it. If they are saying and doing things that are not adding up, start investigating. All right. Perhaps the issue is bigger than you think. All right. Advice. 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 Yep, unicorn. You are one of a kind. Please do remember that. People who are delulu and have a problem with actually, being themselves, or they're not comfortable in, completing tasks. They're not comfortable in being functional. Like, that is a problem. You need to manifest the completion of this cycle. Like, throughout this month, like, just manifest it. Manifest getting yourself the fuck up out of this, because it does not look like it's a successful situation. And throughout this timing, you're finding out that there is betrayal, there is obsession, there are attachments that shouldn't be there. Once you start investigating, you'll really have, like, maybe you have to investigate to prove it to yourself, okay? Because, I mean, we are dealing with a Libra here. Like, you do give a fuck. So, you are going to do your due diligence. You're a Libra. You're going to do the investigating. You're going to do your own research. And you're going to find out what is truly going on, why things are happening the way that they are. And then at that point, you're going to have to manifest whether you want this to be a completion or a complete change. Okay? Now, if this is a situation where you can obtain enough research and evidence that you can get things to change or move around, then cool beans. You know what I mean? Like, if this is something you can say, quote unquote, like, take to court, or take it to a superior and have it dealt with. Because the Delulu aspect of this, like, people just, what is that called? When people, I forget the term for it, but it's like people being complacent, okay? I think it is complacency, where even when things are not being done correctly, or there's not enough justification for them, they make excuses for it. They become complacent, okay? It's like, I'm just gonna say what's coming, because it's in my third eye and it makes sense for what this is. So, for example, I was watching this documentary a couple days ago, and this is completely valid for what this is, okay? There's a set of sisters, and they lived on an abandoned road, and they just kept kidnapping grown men. But these people were travelers, or like work for hire type of guys, and they literally kept them chained in their barn, some of them for years, and they used them for free labor on their farm. And every time someone would disappear, people would report it. They would show up, they would ask questions, and they were always told, oh, they left town, or, oh, they're a drifter. They're not reliable labor. I have no idea where they're at or what they're doing. And they were always given a warning by the sheriff as to when he was coming to look for these men. So they always knew who to hide and when to hide them. And their justification for it was religious. Like, they believed that these people deserved punishment. They deserved to give free labor, because they felt that they were holier than thou on these people. The Holocaust, same concept, as people believe that they are better than other people based upon things that have nothing to do with reality. There's very much that energy here, where it's like you're trying your hardest to get things done, and people just they're complacent to whatever system you're being folded into. whether that's a job, a relationship, a maybe that person has their other partners have always, let them run all over them and check their phone and control their entire lives, and you are not like that. So this partner is struggling to try to find a medium with you. Or vice versa, maybe you're having trouble with that. Like maybe you're used to open and honest communication in relationships, like complete transparency, and maybe this person has never done that, and they don't know how. This could go 1,000 different ways, but your advice is to, for one, please recognize that you are unique. Please recognize that you are unique. Start there, okay? You're different, and that's okay. Not going to be everybody's cup of tea. That's good. It's fine. Some of the standards that you are being expected to deal with are delulu. Okay? Start manifesting. That means start looking at things, start planning things, start collecting your evidence, investigate the issues, realize where the attachments are, where betrayals are happening. And I mean, that could be anything from someone stealing things, someone using relationships as a target, somebody using fear-based thinking to run something. Like perhaps they put the fear of God into their employees, and that's why everyone does what they when they say jump, someone says how high. When 2 plus 3 does not equal 4, pay attention to it, get some sort of proof of it. I'm feeling like evidence is going to be key here for sure. Patterns are going to be keys as well. A pattern, because the 10 here is a pattern too. So pay attention to the patterns of things. It's going to be significant. All right. Those are the messages that I have for you. If they resonate, please do hit the like, share, subscribe. Feel free to comment. If you'd like a personal, my email's in the description box. Um, Thank you to everybody that has donated, hit the like button to help with the algorithms, let me know that I'm connecting with you guys. I really do appreciate all you guys. You guys are a great collective, and I really, really do appreciate you. I am sorry that I didn't get more videos out in January, but it was rough on everybody. It was not just me. It's fucking everywhere. It's been rough, man. So I'm really hoping you guys are doing the rough and tumble through it. It doesn't look like things are going very well, but I mean, if you can get to the root cause of all of this and take back your control, especially if you can get to a point where you can let the chaos go, this is going to be a great time for you. Like, it's going to be rough for a minute, but you are absolutely capable of getting to the other side of this. All right, with that, I will wish you all lots of love and night.